Hi everyone. Writing project number 6 is very exciting because you are going to be constructing a visual argument. It's worth 60 points. And as you read through these guidelines for the project, I wanted to talk about this aspect right here. It says create a visual text in which you present the class with your argument about an issue that urgently calls for change in the world at this moment. So what I mean by this is any issue in the world that you think needs attention that possibly needs to stop. And you're going to tell us not only what needs to stop, but how we can go about doing that. So for example, I've had students do it on the diamond trade in Africa, global warming, human trafficking, bullying, stopping the dolphin slaughter in Japan. Pretty much anything you can think of that's happening in the world that needs some attention and needs a voice for it has been done. But I want you to be creative and pick something that interests you. So what are you going to do? You're going to show the class your call for change and your solutions through images and graphic use of words, like tagging, for example, that you piece together in a multimedia presentation. So what I mean by multimedia is you can make a model or a collage on a poster, or find your own distinctive way to do it. So for example, one semester I had a student that did it on how TV shapes your body image, and they actually built a TV out of cardboard that you could slide papers into. It was very creative. I also had a student one semester do it about GMOs and bringing attention to frankenplants. So they took a bunch of McDonald's cups and they glued bolts to them so that they look like Frankenstein's, and then they grew genetically modified plants in it, and they taped a bunch of facts all over the cups about the harms of GMOs. I've also had a student bring attention to landmines that were unexploded, and he created a song, sang it, and posted it to YouTube. So you can use any kind of model that you want as your visual project. Just note that if it's a poster or a Prezi or a PowerPoint, you need to be able to just set it up and let people see it without you talking about it. And it has to not only tell us what it is you're arguing, but what your solutions are. Okay, so your text can include the following elements like photographs, clip art, lines from other texts like poems, prayers, or songs, your own artwork, or your own words. You're going to need to post a copy of your project on Monday, August 1st by 11:59 p.m. So if your presentation will be made in a non-digital format like a poster or something made from mixed media, keep in mind that you will need to take clear pictures or video in order to post it on the date it is due. So we're going to present these texts on Monday, August 1st by 11:59 p.m. This will be your discussion board post for the final week of class. In the discussion board post for week 8, you will explain specifically the ideas you chose to create your call for change and tell us why you chose these particular images or words. For evaluation, we're going to look at how clearly you present your idea and how effectively you argue your point. We'll look at the effort you use to create your text and the complexity of your material. So make sure that you do something a bit more creative than just pencil on lined paper, okay? Remember to be creative. Use color, use backgrounds and borders. If using a digital format, make sure that you include music, video clips, and transitions. Make sure that you look at the rubric that I've included in the folder for writing project number 6, and it'll help you make sure that you've covered all the components needed. So since this is rhetoric, we are looking to be informed, moved, challenged, and changed. I hope that you have a great time creating this project, and I'm looking forward to seeing what it is that you've decided to present.